today.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now third down and 6 to go. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A huge play there for Denver, and even 50 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
The Broncos at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And the way they played last week defensively, when I watched the tape, I had to stop it a couple of times and count to make sure there were just 11 guys on their side of the field, because they covered every angle and thoroughly shut down the other side. Hold them just 7 points total. They do that again, that'll get the job done one more time in a big way.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Here we go with Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Here we go now on first and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Javonte Williams, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hurts.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
This defense for the Broncos, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
But you look at this Bronco defense.
In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return.
The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Anthony Schwartz
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 14-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Smith will come in motion right. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. On the option left, it's Hurts.
Well, he's free going down the left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 15.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A.J. Brown,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bronco score.
Anthony Schwartz
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Rosas to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown. A.J. Brown with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're within 7 now. 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Broncos.
Anthony Schwartz
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now up to 14. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown.
Marvin Mims,
78 yards.
And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. They certainly made quick work of that. ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open left side is Brown.
There he goes again.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Short pass tip, but caught anyway.
Relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, how you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they'd mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw.
He'll air this one out for Mims.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Marvin Mims.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
He's probably someone they want to get more involved at this point. 2nd quarter down on the scoreboard, and you know that he can be a threat.
And because he's such a threat, as well as so productive, I'm with you on this. They've got to get him the ball more, give him more opportunities for them to have a chance to erase that lead.
Certainly they'll be looking to get him even more in the mix this go-around. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
On 1st down, Hurts. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts.
Hurts fumbles it.
It's picked up by the Broncos. There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline.
And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown.
Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you are inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A huge play there for Denver. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Micah Parsons drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's the backup Bridgewater. Sliding out of the pocket.
He'll air this one out for Mims.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They go play action. Bridgewater rolling to his right.
He'll air this one out for Mims.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle, it's Williams. And room there to work it inside the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be brought down at the 37.
Back to throw again.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, this game... was already decided, Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly, but they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks. And
this is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Broncos.
Marvin Mims,
58 yards.
And the Broncos are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Back to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion.
That's caught at the 25. A huge play there for Denver. 54 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Rosas now to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was Javonte Williams who capped it all off with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because you know the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And Goddard going to have an Eagles 1st down as he'll get this up past the 45.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeout. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
And it's just come so easily, hasn't it? This defense, they've been caught flat-footed time after time after time. This was not a touchdown, but it is another huge play. And they've spent huge portions of this game chasing guys downfield, and that is certainly not a winning formula.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Bridgewater here to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Denver, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
today.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Back to throw now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
3rd and 8.
Back to throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They give those two. They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
You look at this Saints defense.
They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Barrett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 3rd down and 13. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
They run on 2nd down with Adams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run again with Adams.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
On 1st down, this is Adams. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
Up the middle they go with Adams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A run up the middle, Adams. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year.
And his guys have taken the lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. Smiles away and smiling.
And happy.
The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Adams on the draw.
Jalen Carter in on that tackle.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
2nd down and 8.
Again, here's Adams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They'll go to Adams, try to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Oilers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Come on now, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It's the time.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Oilers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He'll look to throw. And He's got his man on the out route. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Deonte Banks with it. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there. Just kind of hoping something good can happen. A completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On to give, it's Adams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On the handoff, Adams here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Oilers take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game. And really, they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in.
And now off to the races down the right side. Fighting his way through contact.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff. Running left is Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Edwards.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Saints are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 28-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Oilers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Taking on the midfield logo. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 39 yards.
And the Oilers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And as a result, possession switches hands. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help Salt. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Record.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point safely through, and that will cut this lead down to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. That's into the hands of Edwards. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Pete, tighten up. Mike 56, Mike 56.
He'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Edwards. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And the kick is good, but obviously it won't matter, as they're going to go down in defeat here. This one's over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me.